Hello, welcome everyone. My name is Eva and I'm making mommy lifestyle videos. I have two under two. I have 19 months and 2 months old. The younger one is not with me because she's sleeping, so I'm gonna leave her in her swing over there. Sleep baby as long as possible because mama needs to record, mama needs to edit, and mama needs to clean, okay? But once again, welcome. Please subscribe if you like this kind of videos because there is more to come, more updates and more mommy related content. So stick around please, okay? And let's start the video right now. So we will start with the stats. Maya was born 7 pounds and 2 ounces. Right now at her 2 months appointment, she weighed 13 pounds. I checked my notes for my older daughter, for my 18 months, and she was, I don't know, 13 pounds at like 5 months or so. So those two children are definitely way different from the very beginning. I don't know how tall she is, I didn't measure her, but maybe I will do it before I post this video so I can like insert the number somewhere on the screen. She wears clothing from 0 to 3 and 3 months. 3 months from Carter's fits her perfectly, so soon we will probably graduate to 6 months, which is also crazy for me that she is such a big girl. She's in 17th percentile for her weight. The next category I wanted to cover is feeding. I breastfeed on demand, so it's hard to say how often she eats. I think that during the day it's anywhere from 2 to 3 hours, and at night every 2 hours. So that's really hard on me to feed her every 2 hours at night. You know, I still have a year and a half and she also wakes up for a bottle of milk. So in between them two is challenging sometimes. I am tired mama, but thank God we have coffee, right? If not coffee, I don't know how I would survive. I think I would be sleeping and my kids would be crying. I also breastfeed everywhere I go. I wanted to talk a little bit about that. I wasn't sure how I would feel about that when I was pregnant, public breastfeeding, but it's actually great. I still cover myself because, you know, I respect that other people may not want to see a little bit of a naked skin, even if there is like a poster behind me of almost all naked women. But you know, breastfeeding mamas sometimes make people uncomfortable, so I cover myself. But like I said, I feel very comfortable with that, even that I thought that I wouldn't. So if you were pregnant and if you are wondering about that, then don't stress out. You can still take a bottle of breast milk whenever you go, but I choose to breastfeed. It's so much easier. You don't have to take bottles, you don't have to pump. It's just complete chill. When it's coming to pumping, I was exclusively pumping with my first. This time I'm only pumping occasionally, usually at night, because I feel like there is more milk at that time. So she eats from one, I pump from the another side, so I have a little bit of storage for the days when I need it. Okay, now it's sleeping. Sleeping is very important for all of us, but for kids, they sleep all day. We don't have that privilege, so we have to run all day and then wake up at night for them as well. But let's not make it about me. Let's make it about the baby. Here are my notes so I don't forget anything. Anyway, naps. So she wakes up around 7, 8 or 9. I know that this is a 3 hour stretch, but that's how she wakes up. Like I never know what time it's going to be, but it's usually 7, 8 or 9. However, the last 2 hours she usually sleep in her swing, because otherwise she would wake up 2 hours prior, and I'm not waking up until my 18 months, 19 months old at now wakes up. I hope you understand what I mean. I feel like I'm going in circles a little bit. And then she has around an hour time when she's awake, and after that I feed her and put her to bed, and it's going in circles. She sleeps for a nap. It's hard to say because it depends. Sometimes it's a cat nap, sometimes it's a longer stretch nap. Really hard to say. So yeah, like I said, anywhere from 20 minutes to 2 hours in her swing. Otherwise I would have to hold her all the time. When my older one is at daycare, I lay down with her in the bed and breastfeed her to sleep, and we just like cuddle together, and this is so sweet, and I just love those moments because I know that soon, very soon, she won't want that anymore, or at least my older one doesn't. So I'm really taking every single moment of those moments where we can just cuddle in bed and yeah, just be just two of us. So sweet. Sometimes also she naps in a sling when we are on the go, and I love that as well. I have a ring sling only. I wish I had those long wraps, but I think in few months I will transfer her to a baby carrier. I think it would be easier for me instead of like make that all wrap. I don't like to learn new stuff really. I like to be in my comfort zone. So yeah, only a ring sling for now because I already mastered that, and baby carrier when she sits. Okay, at night she is going to bed at 8. Spoiler alert, when she passed her 2 months, now she's 2 months and a week or so, she stopped going to bed at 8 p.m. and moved closer to 9 or 10. I hate it because I need my free time, and free time also for my husband. But I don't know what happened. Whenever I put her to her bassinet, she instantly wakes up and doesn't want to go back to sleep. So now the time is 9 to 10, but in the whole 2 months month it was 8, and it was great because I still had approximately 2 hours for myself to watch TV and just be lazy after all freaking busy day. We start the whole process of going to bed at 5-ish. That's also time when I have to cook, and it's also time when my older one is tired. So it's extremely crazy. They run, and well, the older one runs and the younger one cries, or they both cry, and it's crazy, like crazy. So I usually like sometimes I cook, I hold my baby, and I'm like trying to occupy somehow my older one, or sometimes they are both good, or just the older one is fussy, so then I can find her some activity. TV doesn't work. I wish it worked sometimes, but no, when she's fussy, she doesn't want anything. But that's not update about my older one. Keep, to the topic. So yeah, around 5-ish we start the process. I bought her every few days. I don't do it every day. However, I think when she turns 3 or 4 months, I will start doing that every other day. And once summer comes, then every day, because they're sweaty and dirty and all of that. When she sleeps, like I said, she wakes up every 2 hours, but I feed her and put her back to the bassinet. She doesn't make any sound, but after 4 a.m. she kind of slowly starts waking up, so she's making a lot of noises, like a pig or something, like a zombie. So it keeps me awake most of the time. Yeah, I start my day at 4 a.m. Even that I'm still kind of sleeping. My Fitbit, it says I'm asleep, but I'm not. I can hear everything. But I guess if I don't move, it's counting as sleep. Well, whatever. Yeah, she started making noises at 4 a.m. And that's the main reason why I put her to the swing, so she will fall into deeper sleep and I can catch up on the sleep for a little bit longer. So that's it when it's coming to sleeping. I think I covered everything. I hope I didn't forget anything. Sometimes I make those updates and then I'm watching them back and I'm like, oh, I forgot to say this and that, and yeah, the video is like 5 minutes long because I didn't say half of the things. So development, this is my favorite area to talk about because each month so much is changing. And it's just melting my heart that they are growing so fast and getting all these new abilities and everything, and soon she will be walking. Anyway, at 2 months she starts smiling. It wasn't at 6 weeks, it was around 7 weeks when she first smiled, and now she's smiling the whole time whenever I like look at her and like giggle her little belly. She's just like smiling and it makes my day. It's amazing, it's beautiful, and for those moments, like, it's worth it. It's beside that, she can hold her head up very high to compare to her older sister who didn't pull her head up until 2.5 months. This is like blowing my mind. I swear if I had this child first and my first second, I would be really concerned about everything because this child is so much easier and it's developed so much faster than my first. Anyway, yeah, she's smiling, she keeps her head up. What else 2 months old is doing? Let me check my notes. Oh, she starts cooing like a little girl. I love that too. It's their first talking and it's the cutest thing again ever. I think I'm saying a lot of nice, cute, but sorry, I'm a mom. I'm crazy mom. I love my children and I get excited about every single little thing they do. Another thing she's doing is when I pull my tongue out, she's copying me. My older one didn't do it. So this is like a little bit of bonus for 2 months old. And a little bit of bonus talk for under 2 moms to be. I was very worried about the whole transition, how it's going to be with 2 under 2, how the older sister will react, and let me tell you, it's not as bad. I mean, there are moments where there's all the time moments. Okay, I have to be there when they both interact with each other because the older one likes to slap her on the face. It happened a few times, I won't lie. I don't know why she's doing that. It's like, you know, she pets and then boom, slap her on the face. And it's not jealousy. I don't know what it is. Like, I think she wants to be nice, but I don't know. However, I think it could be because we have a dog and the dog likes to be like buns on its bum. So maybe she thinks that's how you show love, but well, anyway, Maya cried many times because of the older one, and it's okay. It's gonna happen sometimes and you just have to live with it. As long as you are there and don't let the older one put some hard object on the baby's head, because, you know, my daughter is carrying bottles and other heavy stuff, and you know, sometimes she just throws it and I'm like, oh, baby is there, please watch out. Anyway, yeah, it's sometimes hard. Like I say, they both cry before dinner time and I need extra set of hands during bath time. I could not do it on my own. So my husband is there to help, and I'm really grateful for that. Otherwise, one of them would have to cry the entire time when I put the other one to bed, and I think it would be the little one, because the older one wouldn't let me put the younger one to bed first, you know what I mean? Anyway, that's it for the update. Maybe I will make a separate video about 2 under 2, so if you would like to see that, then please give me thumbs up and let me know in the comments down below. Please subscribe if you liked the video, and see you next time. Bye guys!